cash a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need a pain. And life gon' get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the NFL Coverage. Today, this podcast is brought to you by Final Form Subs. You guys know I got the Sleep Well gummies here at the studio. Get better sleep. I actually just re-upped yesterday. Some more gummies. Go to finalformsubs.com. Check out the website. We got other things, recovery. We got BCAAs. We got whey protein, creatine, collagen for the ladies to keep the skin nice and healthy and tight. Go to finalformsubs.com, SUPPS, and use promo code Coach Strib, all caps, no space, to get 10% off your order. Now, getting into it, we have week 15 that just transpired, and we have some interesting games. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off, get into it. First game Thursday night, I was expecting a very low game. I wasn't expecting much, but the Las Vegas Raiders beat the Chargers 63-21. Just absolutely dominated. 8 different players scored in that game. Absolutely wild. Then we got Saturday. Bengals get the win over the Vikings, 27-24 in overtime. Bengals find a way to win there with their backup because Joe Burrow did not play. It was Browning because Joe Burrow is out for the season. But that was a good game. Next, we have Colts beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-13. Detroit Lions beating the Broncos 42-17. Detroit Lions look like they're back in their early season look, and now they move to 10-4. Kansas City Chiefs beat the Patriots 27-17. Jets lose to the Dolphins 30-0. The Miami defense shut out, gave up 0 points. Raheem Mostert records his 19th touchdown in the break the Dolphins season record held by Mark Clayton. So he gets 19 touchdowns, which is a franchise record. Bears lose to the Browns there at the last second. Good game all the way down to the wire, 20-17. Houston beat my Titans. We go to overtime, and it just wasn't, the Titans just couldn't get it done. They lose 19-16, and Titans are officially eliminated from playoff hopes. Saints win 24-6. Panthers finally get another win. They get a win over the Falcons, 9-7. Didn't have much of a crowd there in Carolina either, but Panthers get their second win. They get 2 wins. Bucks, Green Bay Packers. Now the Bucks are starting to look good. Baker Mayfield is bouncing back for the season. Mike Evans is looking fantastic. So the Bucks look like they're starting to figure things out here late in the season, because I believe they are a team that's still in the hunt. They win 34-20. San Francisco 49ers, Cardinals, 49ers is complete domination, 45-29. Rams beat the Commanders 28-20. Rams are now looking kind of sneaky good there, moving to 7-7. I believe they are another team that's also in the hunt, and I'm going to go into playoff picture in a minute. Cowboys get embarrassed by the Buffalo Bills. Bills win 31-10. Dallas just didn't look the same. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was mentioning, can Dallas hold on to this momentum of the play? And here they kind of get exposed a little bit, and the Buffalo Bills look good. So Dallas 10-4, Buffalo Bills 8-6. And the Ravens beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe I had this as my game of the week. I'm not sure. I might have Dallas Cowboys game of the week. But Ravens beat the Jaguars 23-7. And Eagles lose to the Seahawks in a good game, kind of back and forth there, especially at the end, 20-17. And now the Eagles, between the Eagles, 49ers, and Dallas, now it seems like Dallas and Eagles are kind of fighting for that number 2 seed. And they actually play this next week, week 17. So first of all, let's just go Thursday night. We got Saints-Rams. Then Saturday, we have Bengals-Pittsburgh. Then we have Bills-Chargers. Sunday, we have Seahawks-Titans. Colts-Falcons, Browns-Texans, Packers-Panthers, Commanders-Jets, Lions-Vikings, Jags-Bucks, Cardinals-Bears, Dallas-Miami, game of the week. Dallas versus Miami. Miami 1.5 point favorite. And then we have the New England Patriots versus the Broncos. Now, I also do want to I also do think that the runner-up for game of the week is going to be Houston, Texans versus the Browns, because Houston needs this win because I believe Jacksonville is still leading the division. I believe. Actually, let's go straight into the playoff standings as of right now. So in the AFC, as of right now, Baltimore Ravens are number 1 in the AFC. Number 2 spot goes to Miami. Number 3 spot is Kansas City Chiefs. Number 4 spot is Jacksonville. Number 5 is Browns. 6 is Bengals. 7 is Colts. Right? And then in the NFC, as of right now, it's the 49ers, number 1. And I'm pretty sure they've clinched that number 1 spot. I think, I'm 100% sure. Dallas at 2. Detroit at 3. Bucks at 4. Rams at Eagles are at 5 as of right now. So, yeah, the Eagles need to win out to get back up there. Eagles are 5. Vikings are 6. Rams are 7. And for it's not showing me in the hunt teams, but yes, that's the playoff setup for right now. So it's going to be very interesting these last couple of weeks because we are going into week 16. Yeah, we're going into week 16, so we don't have that many games left. This week, the week after, and then the week after that, and then that's going to be it for the regular season. Obviously, and the NFC, it's just looking like it's going to be between San Francisco 49ers and pretty much San Francisco 49ers, Dallas, or Eagles. Out of the NFC, there's not really any other teams that are like that show glimpses of making deep playoff run. In the AFC, I think it's even harder to judge because now you obviously have the Eagles, but the Eagles have shown when they play against good teams that they struggle to win against good teams. And then you have who was number 2? And then in the AFC, the Miami Dolphins, they're sitting at number 2, but they show that they struggle to win against good teams. You have the Baltimore Ravens, which I guess is probably the favorite there because they've been fairly consistent throughout the year. And then you have Kansas City Chiefs that are we don't really know. Jacksonville, it's like, and then Browns, they got the number 1 defense, but offensively, they don't have the starting quarterback. And even when they had Deshaun Watson, they were still kind of like, we don't know. So in the AFC, I feel like it's anybody's game because I do think Miami has the talent to beat the Ravens, but I also think that Miami at any point can be beat by anybody. They haven't shown any consistency when playing against good teams. Now, they'll dominate teams that are like average or below, but like they're good teams. When they play good teams, they have shown that they struggle against good teams. So that is that for the NFL. Just some quick leaders. Tua is now moved to the 1 spot in passing yards. Passing touchdowns is by Brock Purdy with 29. Tyreek Hill's at 1542 right there for receiving yards. He's also leading at 12 receiving touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey is up there at 1292 in rushing yards. Rushing touchdown is Mostert with, this says 18, but now it is 19. Well, I believe it's 18 rushing yards. He might have a receiving yard in there as well. And then Bland still leads at 8 interceptions. But nice and quick, short and simple for that. That's what we're looking forward to. And then the playoff picture is getting ready to play out. So I think I'm actually super excited for the playoffs because I think the AFC, it's anybody's game, to be honest. I feel like it's anybody can come out the AFC. It could be the Bills. It could be Miami. It could be the Bills are still in the hunt, but it could be Bills, could be Miami, could be Baltimore. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Browns found a way because that defense can get them there. And then Kansas City Chiefs, Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, like, it could be anybody. And then out of the NFC, it's just interesting to see how it would play out with those top 3 because I do think Eagles, if they figure out and correct their mistakes now, same with Dallas, if they have the talent to go toe-to-toe with San Francisco 49ers, even though San Francisco 49ers right now look like the best complete team in the NFL as of right now. But that's going to be all for this week's episode. I'm sorry if I talked fast. I feel like I'm talking super fast, but we'll catch you guys next week. All right. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. And again, I will have an episode dropped for the NBA coverage and the NFL coverage next week. Don't know if we're going to have a Garden 615, but those of y'all that are following and listening, I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next week.
My destiny, I'm gonna chase my dreams. My